To God be the glory. Just thankful just for the opportunity to be a Division I college coach and to work with our young people on a daily basis, and so that's just a blessing. So I'm extremely grateful for that. Today was just a great day, a great college basketball day. The day started off with just having an opportunity to watch our girls perform, which is a young team, and I tell you, AJ and her staff is doing a wonderful job. And when you look at that young talent on the women's team, oh man, our future is really, really bright in the women's basketball program. Also, just a great win for our men's team today. When you talk about beating an in-state team like Western Illinois, and what people got to understand, Western Illinois came in here 7-2 with wins over Wisconsin, wins over UIC, where they beat UIC by almost 30 points. They beat Eastern Illinois twice. So to get this win, that was just a huge win because they did beat Wisconsin at Wisconsin. So just really proud of our team. We've had a tough schedule. Our schedule is ranked in the top 20 in the country. When you talk about Division I, when you talk about playing Iowa State, playing Illinois, playing Minnesota, playing Northwestern, and playing those guys all on the road. And each team, for the most part, is going to be a team that's going to play in March. So, really proud of the effort today with our guys where, this team could have just still be licking their wounds and feeling sorry for themselves, but they came out against a tough Western Illinois team. And what Western Illinois is, they started off with the most wins they have had as far as the start of the season in their history of their basketball program. So this is just a huge win for our guys. When you talk about a team effort, it was just great. We look at 12 assists, only 7 turnovers. This was the lowest turnovers we had as long as I can remember. And that team plays, they really play tough defense. And so for us to be confident and be strong with the ball and make shots, and we shot the ball from 3. We shot 50% from 3. That's the best we've shot all year. So, I just like, where we're going. And we all know that this is a building in process, and our guys are getting better. We are getting better. From game to game, these guys have gotten better. And so I'm extremely proud of them. When you talk about, Clemmy Owens being added to the team, and this just being his second game, and you look at the numbers he had, when you talk about 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists for your second game, of the year, he's a major plus for our team and our guys, and so we're really gonna lean on him a lot. We ecstatic to have him, and we got him at the right time, and so we just got to keep building, and I just really love the performance. I thought the guys played well, played smart, played hard, and I thought the people that came out to watch the game again, I'm confident that they left with a good feeling and a good taste in their mouth on Chicago State athletics.
Well, Coach, first and foremost, a great way to have some home cooking after being on the road for most of December. Now you go back on the road to close out the calendar year 2015, beginning Monday at Big East Conference member Marquette. What will you take from this win today heading into that game on Monday?
Well, like I said, wins and losses, they're going to take care of themselves. Our whole thing and our philosophy is to get better and get better from game to game. And so I thought we played a really good game today, but we want to get better. And we're going to have to be better to beat a tough Marquette team, a team that's ranked in the top 25 in the country. And so we're going to have to be much better than we were today. And I think these guys are going to get there. We know, man, that Marquette is going to be a great opportunity. Our guys get to go play in an NBA arena because Marquette shares their arena with the Milwaukee Bucks. So we go get to play in an NBA arena. And the other thing with that is that we go get to play against a team that's probably one of the top teams in the Big East when you talk about playing Marquette University. So it's going to be a great opportunity, a national televised game, another national televised game for my guys. And I just, man, I'm so confident in these guys, and I believe they're going to rise to the challenge. We know it's going to be a tall order, but these guys are, they're proving that, hey, man, we're going to play, and we're going to show up, and we're going to, play hard, we're going to play smart, and then we just let the chips fall where they may. So we're excited just for the opportunity. We know it's a tall order. Our whole schedule has been a tall order. It's been a tall task for us. And, our guys have, handled it, to me, well. We don't get caught up in our record. Our goal is to win the WAC, win the conference tournament, and go to the NCAA tournament. That has not changed, and that's still our goal.
Speaking of the Western Athletic Conference and your upcoming schedule, have you, your coaching staff, and the players started looking at the teams within the WAC? Right now, Grand Canyon is currently atop the standings with a 9-2 record. And so in addition to that, you also have, trust me, you can't overlook the three-time defending champion, New Mexico State, Cal State Bakersfield, Seattle that advanced to the college basketball invitational semifinals last year. My goodness. It's an abundance of teams, and I know starting January 9th is going to be a dogfight for you guys for the next 2+ months. So have you guys started thinking about that? I know you have road games in Marquette, Oakland, and Ball State to worry about. Plus then in January you have a non-conference home game against Green Bay, who finished second in the Horizon League and went to the NIT. But my question is, have you guys started thinking about the WAC and your upcoming games?
It's just human nature that we know the big picture is to win the WAC, and so to win the WAC and to win the conference, you got to keep your eye on what's going on in the WAC. And so, trust me, we're every day, and the WAC does a great job of, after every game, sending us the game notes for the whole conference, and so we're very in tune with what's going on within the conference. And I tell you, the conference is as good as it's been. When you talk about just the start that Grand Canyon is having, and Bakersfield's having, and UMKC. So, those are the teams right now, people that's leading the conference. So everybody's aware of them. And you can never forget about New Mexico State, because in all the coaches' mind, you're chasing New Mexico State to get that NCAA tournament bid. So we're very aware of what's going on within the conference. The conference does a great job of making sure that you get all the game information and the team information and keeping you abreast of what's going on within the conference. So, that's another good thing about, being in this great conference. So we're excited to get to conference play, but we got some games before that we got to take care of. And we just schedule this whole schedule strategically to prepare us for the conference. And so we not focusing on that, but we're keeping an eye on what's going on there.
And speaking of which, your last 3 road games before you start conference play here on January 9th against Seattle, 3 different teams, 3 different conferences, different levels, where you have Marquette out of the Big East this Monday, then a week, couple days after Christmas, you have to go to Michigan to play Oakland out of the Horizon League. And then you have to go, before on New Year's Eve to go play Ball State out of the Mid-American Conference. Now, different styles, different teams. Do you feel like the players after this win will be more geared, more focused, more steady to go into these what will be hostile environments? I mean, I've seen the arena, I've seen the Bradley Center, and I've seen Worthing Arena in Muncie, Indiana. So, are they ready? I mean, they've played Illinois and Northwestern and Minnesota out of the Big Ten. Interesting environments themselves. They've been to Iowa State, like you've mentioned, and they've also been to DePaul and Northern Illinois. Are they ready? It's the home stretch now before, because you guys don't play here again in the Jones Convocation Center until that January 9th game against Seattle. So,
well, I tell you, it's nothing that we're going to see that we haven't seen. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And these arenas, there's no different than a few nights ago when we was playing in Minnesota, and a few nights before that we was playing in Northwestern. So I think our guys is road and battle tested. So I know that they can go and they're going to accept the challenge and playing in those arenas and those top programs. And like I said, this schedule has been strategically scheduled that way just to prepare us for the conference. And when you talk about our conference, when you talk about the win UMKC had over Mississippi State, you talk about the win that Grand Canyon just had over San Diego State, talk about the win that New Mexico State had over UTEP, and then the win Bakersfield, the wins that Bakersfield has put together. So, you know, we got to play these games so when we get to conference, we'll be prepared for those type teams. And so we're just excited. I told our guys to make sure they enjoy this win and enjoy it smart. And then we get back to work tomorrow at 3 o'clock before we get on the bus and head up to Milwaukee to go play Marquette on Monday. So we want them to enjoy this, and then we're back to work tomorrow at 3 o'clock, rolling our sleeves up and try to get better from today.
Any more questions?
Thank you guys, and God bless.